Hello, friends and listeners, party people. Welcome back to another episode of Party XP. I'm your host, Lakan, and joining me is Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Almost the end of the year, buddy.
It's flown.
It's award season. We're getting into it again.
It is award season.
A lot of games came out this year. A lot of big games came out this year. This is actually surprisingly pretty good year for gaming. I remember last year we were kind of doom and gloom a little bit, and then it kind of picked up towards the latter half of the year. This year, right out of the gates, big drops this year, and I think there's gonna be a lot of competition. Honestly, what are you thinking?
Yeah, from where we were to where we've come, there's a lot of really, really good games out here. I wish I played more of them.
Oh yeah.
But I have played. I played more than I did last year. I will tell you that much.
That's good.
So that's always good. But I am excited to see what people think of here, because there have been a lot of there have been a lot of really good games across all genres, and yeah, I'm excited to see who wins. I have some favorites of mine, but we'll see what happens here, So we're going to do this the same way we did last year. So this is all for the Game Awards, right?
Yes, the Game
Awards.
So
the Game Awards coming up in December here. So we're going to do what we did last year. We have the category. We're going to give who we want to win, who we think's going to win. We'll tally them up, and then we'll record a video and then forget to post it for an entire year. So I will drop some lost media soon, hopefully, that I remember.
And this is where the majority of the points are for the yearly bets basically are formed, right? Because we have our predictions at the beginning of the year. A lot more points get to ramp up here, so.
Oh yeah,
this will be fun. I always like this episode when we started doing it last year, so I think it's a fun idea.
Yeah, this is a really cool, really fun concept. And it lets us kind of give our opinions on stuff that we normally, don't really talk about. So I'm excited for this. So let's get started, because your boy has an 11 o'clock.
I got you. Okay, so I guess we'll start from the top, and then right off the bat, they have Game of the Year.
Yeah, so I have Game of the Year up right now.
Okay.
I'm just going to go in order here. So your nominees are Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I want Donkey Kong to win. I think Expedition 33 is going to win.
I want Silk Song to win. I think Claire Obscure also wins.
Yeah,
it just makes sense.
I think
came out of nowhere. Really, really took off.
This is probably a bad question to ask on a gaming podcast. What is it?
It is a French company. They made basically heavily inspired by JRPG, turn-based RPG. Right. Really well done. Relatively small team of 30 something people, I believe. So I think technically it's like an indie game, or I guess like a triple I, or maybe like a double A game out of it. I don't know exactly. I don't remember exactly.
Right.
But it's just like a turn-based RPG, and it has a big point of the game was the score is beautiful, aesthetically looks very good. The gameplay and the combat, even though it's turn-based, it has that addition system that I mentioned in Legend of Dragoon, where it's timing based to increase your damage. And defending as well. You are actively defending. You're hitting a timer. It's basically like a rhythm game in combat the entire time.
So like South Park.
Yeah, like South Park.
all roads lead back to South Park and farting on people's balls.
And again, the old grandpa's Legend of Dragoon back then. But yeah, that's kind of why it's just relatively small team, really big scope in terms of game kind of deal. And, kind of crazy that it's coming up here against some of these other heavy hitters in the Game of the Year.
And it continues. Best Game Direction, awarded for outstanding creative vision, innovation, and game direction and design. Your nominees are Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. I'll root for Hades 2 because I love the first one so much. Admittedly, the second one is not on my list, but I think Expedition 33 wins again.
Creative vision and game direction and design. I think just because what's his name? Keeley is best friends with Kojima. I Death Stranding 2, I think On the Beach might be in this one. But if I had to throw my vote in there, I'd probably go Expedition 33.
For sure.
Next category here. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. We have Expedition 33 again, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F. So I do not know a whole lot about Silent Hill F. I have not gotten around to playing it yet. Same with Kingdom Come Deliverance. I just know that people do really like that game. Ghost of Yotei. I mean, I'm biased. I like Ghost of Tsushima a lot, and I heard this one's a little bit more streamlined.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can give this a Death Stranding 2 because like I still have no idea what the hell the story is about that either one. I don't know if I'm just too dumb to get it. I maybe I just need to play one again. I have no idea at this point. I think Expedition 33 wins again. Honestly,
Who do you want to win?
I like Silent Hill games, and I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it. I want to see what Silent Hill F is. I would say I'll give it to Silent Hill F.
I tend to root for those games that kind of pop up in these categories, right? That aren't in any of the other categories.
Mm-hmm.
So I will root for Silent Hill F, and I will vote for it. But I just think it's a clean sweep with Expedition 33.
Yeah, Expedition 33 is really just just came out of nowhere, just taking over this whole thing.
Yeah.
I think the one that shows up randomly in the non-main categories is like, okay, if this they're nominated for this one, this might be the only category they win, kind of thing. You know?
Exactly. Well, that's the only one they have a shot at, so I'm gonna vote for them and give them a chance here.
Okay, next one up is Best Art Direction for outstanding creative and/or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Expedition 33 again, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, Silk Song.
I'm gonna vote for Hades 2. I just think Expedition 33 wins again. I figure you're gonna vote for Silk Song.
I'm gonna go Silk Song, yeah. And then, again, I think Expedition 33 just wins again.
I just think it's that kind of year.
It's
man.
that big, bro. It's wild.
Yeah. I think that's what it is, man. I think it's the year for this game. So, all right, let's move on. Best score in music for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and/or licensed soundtrack. Christopher Larkin, I guess, is the music director for Silk Song. Darren Korb is the same for Hades 2. Lorian Testard is the director for Clair Obscur. Toma Otowa is for Ghost of Yotei, and then Woodkid and Ludwig Forsell is for Death Stranding. Again, I'll just do the same things again. I think I'm rooting for Hades 2. I just think it's going to be Expedition 33 again.
The music is really good in Expedition 33. Again, I've only watched a couple streams of it. The music is really good. I think Korb wins. I'm rooting for Hades 2, and I think I'm gonna throw my vote in for Hades 2. I'm also heavily biased because I also love the music in Hades 1 as well, and the Hades 2 is just kind of like more of it. So like I'm
rooting for it. I hope it wins. Best audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Your nominees are Battlefield 6, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Silent Hill F. So which game has a lot of the good crinkly sounds that make you happy?
Yeah. I could see Silent Hill F winning this. Horror games usually kind of get a little bump in this category.
That's a good point.
I mean, obviously, Death Stranding gets a little bit, kind of has that same kind of uneasy vibe as well, too. I'm gonna go with the Dark Horse pick here. I think Battlefield 6 might win this.
Wow.
It does sound really good, to be fair. You know, and like obviously, like that's kind of like what COD is usually kind of in for, right? For in terms of audio, the audio design category.
Yeah.
But COD is ass. So, I mean, it sounds good, to be fair. Like I'm not gonna deny that. The COD always has that kind of particular like sound profile to it, like where the guns sound meaty, and of course like all the background noise. But Battlefield 6 is really good, to be fair. Like I'm not gonna knock that one.
I'm glad we finally got one of these meathead shooters that actually turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah,
like I will say that.
I mean, to be fair, Battlefield's not been great for a little bit now.
So I'm gonna root for Death Stranding 2. I'm gonna vote for it. I do think Silent Hill, like you said, I think that's a good shout. That horror games usually do well in these categories. We could be completely wrong too, by the way. But who do you want to win?
I would like Ghost of Yotei to win.
Okay.
Again, like from what I've seen of it, I've watched like a couple streams, not spoiling myself, but it is that similar sound of like Ghost of Tsushima. Like, it feels like a samurai movie, like a Kurosawa film.
Yeah,
that's why I like it so much. But I think Battlefield 6 wins. So I'm gonna give it to Battlefield 6 on this one.
Great.
Okay, next one up is Best Performance, awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and/or performance capture. We have Ben Starr for Clair Obscur, Charlie Cox for Clair Obscur, Eric Aishi for Ghost of Yotei, Jennifer English for Clair Obscur, Konatsu Kato for Silent Hill F, and Troy Baker for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I'm giving it to Troy Baker. Like, he sounds exactly like a young Harrison Ford. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I have. He does sound it.
It is nuts.
I also really like Dropout though, so
Ooh, okay.
and I know Erica is gonna be like a really controversial person here. I'm gonna vote for her
Okay.
because she's been through a lot.
I think she does a serviceable job for it. Like I've listened, I've listened to a decent amount of it, obviously through the streams that I've seen.
Yeah. I'm gonna vote for her. I think Troy's gonna win because of name recognition and also performance is really good.
Yeah.
But like,
I wish I got around to watching more Claire Obscure because I kind of want to see what these performances are. The fact that like Ben Starr and Charlie Cox in there, I'm like, oh shit, you know what I mean? That's Daredevil, bro.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go Troy Baker, and that's also like my personal vote.
yeah, cool.
Okay, next one up. Innovation in accessibility, recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. We have Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom: The Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26, and South of Midnight.
I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did to warrant inclusion here, but when I see Doom, I click Doom.
Okay. Usually what these are is like, again, they do something in terms of like control scheme or accessibility in terms of like game difficulty. I think that's also like usually a thing where
That's what it looks like here. So if you click on learn about the nominees, it tells you what they did. So for a lot of it, so like Atomfall was built with accessibility in mind. You can configure the text contrast and size.
Okay.
Audio-based FPS aiming system, motor accessibility, motion sickness mitigation, HUV nav assistance, right?
Okay.
Doom, like you mentioned, the difficulty is really configurable. Visual accessibility, individual hue and opacity options, audio visualizations showing direction.
Makes sense because that's a game about like hell, so like red is going to be a real big issue for colorblind people.
Yeah, I mean Shadows has screen narration, remapping abilities. The HUD is configurable. FC26, high contrast modes. I mean, come on, give me, you know. But achieving a shift like this in a game that has a 1-year release cycle, that is a good point. So
yeah,
South of Midnight has HUD and scaling and stuff like that. Faster holds, glide hold toggle, auto lock on with sensitivity, subtitles with a direction arrow and captions for sounds, replayable cinematics, a toggle to remove stop motion effect for South of Midnight. I don't really know who's going to win this. I think Doom could win because, again, it's just a very popular game and series. I could also see South of Midnight winning or Atomfall winning just because they're popular games and they're up for this category. But I'm going to root and hope that Doom wins because I love Doom.
Atomfall here. I think might win just because like the audio cues is usually a pretty big deal. That was a really big deal back when the first Last of Us came out, where that game was basically playable if you I saw videos of people who were like essentially blind playing that game.
Yeah.
I'll give like personal vote to like for Doom as well because I enjoyed the Doom series.
Here's the category that you come to this podcast for: games for impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message.
The woke games. That's basically what this is.
The woke lib bullshit.
Yeah, that's basically
blah blah blah.
So we have Consume Me, Despolote, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, Wanderstop. I'm going South of Midnight just because that game rules.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say South of Midnight because it's the one that had the biggest budget. It looks like so.
But yeah, it's because it's basically like a retell. Was it like an alternate history of like the American South, basically?
Right.
It's funny because I remember when what's that movie with Michael B. Jordan?
Oh,
Sinners.
Sinners.
Yeah, like I don't know why it just gave me the same vibes basically. But South of Midnight's a pretty big name. I think it's also like it was pretty popular from my understanding. So there's that as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go South of Midnight here for both.
Yeah, we're not the ones to come to for this, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Artsy fartsy stuff maybe, but like in terms of like social measures, I'm like I play games to not have to deal with like societal shit.
When it gets this artsy fartsy, that's when we draw the line here at Party XP.
Again, if you like the games, it's fine. Enjoy them. You're just not gonna get it from us, unfortunately.
Right, exactly. You're not getting that game stuff from us.
We try to keep it relatively light here.
I agree. The world at large, maybe.
Yeah.
When Lakan's off, but okay. Best ongoing. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, No Man's Sky. I'm gonna want. I don't know. Final Fantasy 14 is gonna win.
Yeah, I think so. That makes sense. Actually, I don't know. Fortnite had a really big year this year.
Yeah, Fortnite did have a really good year this year. I'll root for Helldivers.
The Simpsons bit right at the end too is so good. The recent mini season of the Simpsons stuff. I was straight up walking in the Simpsons house, bro. That shit was nuts.
Yeah, I'll root for Helldivers too, but I think Final Fantasy is gonna win.
Yeah, I'm still loving Helldivers 2. I'm playing with the guys. Well, whenever we get into it, right now we're kind of on a Battlefield 6 kick. But Helldivers 2 is still, I think, like I like it the most. In terms of like the ones here. I played basically all of these.
Mm-hmm.
But I think 14 just wins. They just do a really good job of like taking care of their player base. Okay, next one up. Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky.
I think Baldur's Gate 3 wins. This community is crazy. This community is absolutely insane. So I think they win again.
I think Helldivers, they've been doing a really like obviously like they've been have their ups and downs, but once they put the foot down and be like, hey, heads up, this is coming out, like, you know what I mean? Kind of they're very transparent about what's happening with the game and what they're developing, what they're dropping. I think Helldivers 2 has a fight here. I think Fortnite might win this one.
Okay.
But I'm rooting for Helldivers 2.
Right.
But I also understand, like, yeah, Final Fantasy 14 also. Final Fantasy 14 or Baldur's Gate could also just sweep this one as well too. Okay, next one up. Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside of the traditional publisher system. We have Absalom, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Clear Obscure, Hades 2, and Silk Song. This
seems a little unfair.
This is also a really like this just shows like how stacked this year was in terms of indie games.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It feels a little unfair, but like all these games are bangers though. You know me, I'm gonna want Hollow Knight. Like you assume that I want Hollow Knight to win. I want Blueprints to win. Blueprints is really fucking good.
I've heard of all of these games. That's how you know this has been a great year. Like I've heard of all the indie games.
Shit. Ball Pit, I might have a little bit of recency bias for Ball Pit. I got Ball Pit super late. I think I personally might have to bump Absalom just because it's the least I've played.
Right.
I think Blueprints is I want Blueprints to win. But I think Expedition 33 wins here.
Same here. I'm rooting for Hades 2, but I think Expedition 33 wins.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it hurts me to pick Blueprints over Silk Song, but Blueprints like came out earlier in the year and also just stole all my time.
Yeah,
it's really good. Hell of a fucking category. That was stacked. That was harder for me to pick than the fucking game of the year.
Get ready for even more hell because here's best debut indie game for somebody's first game that's coming out. Right?
Yeah, best debut game created by new independent studio. Okay, we have Blueprints, Clear Obscure again, Despelote, and Dispatch. There was one more, and it was removed. It was Mega Bonk.
Yeah, because it wasn't his debut game. He said, right? Technically
not. He has worked on. So the dev is Venidad, right? I think that's what he has himself listed on Steam. He's Danny Dev backwards. And he's been on YouTube for years, basically making like one man game jams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like he's made multiple indie games before. So he's like, I just don't feel, again, like not confirmed that it's him, but like open secret, right? Mm-hmm. He was like, technically not my first indie game. I've worked on stuff before, so he requested to be removed. And it's funny because like I think it was like during like the Wolf Den podcast. As they were doing their picks, Like he refreshed the page and the nomination was gone for Megapunk.
Nice.
I've seen a lot of Dispatch so far. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen a lot of it, and it does look awesome.
I'm rooting for it.
Yeah.
I think Expedition 33 is going to win, but I'm rooting for it.
Yeah, and also that's because Dispatch is from the guys who did the Telltale games, right? Or are they like from people who branched off from it? I believe.
I think so.
Okay. Honestly, any of these are all good. I think Expedition 33 wins. I'm gonna throw one for Despalote, but yeah, I think Expedition 33 wins.
Okay.
Next one, best mobile game for the best game playable on a mobile device. Destiny Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, and Wuthering Waves. Uma Musume, baby!
Yeah, no, we are absolutely voting for this.
My horse daughters! All of them!
I think it wins too. I think I'm rooting, like I'm voting for it, and I think it wins. I think we're finally free of this slop, this fucking never-ending action RPG bullshit. Wuthering Waves, fucking what's the other one? I forget the.
Zenless Zone Zero.
Yeah, and then what was the one before that?
Honkai Impact 3rd.
No, it was the other one.
Star Rail.
No,
Genshin.
It was a Genshin Impact.
Yeah, they're all Hoyo games.
It's all the same fucking shit. No, we need the running horse girls. This has to win. I'm gonna, you know what? If I have to start the campaign to make sure that a Hoyoverse game doesn't win, and get the horse girls to win, I will.
Well, I
don't
believe
give a
Wuthering
fuck.
Games is not a Hoyo game. It's Kuro games. So
I don't care. All this third person action RPG gotcha slop needs to go fuck itself, and the horse girls need to win.
I do like the action RPG. Gotcha slop though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I bet.
I do. I like it.
Destiny Rising has also been pretty good, surprisingly.
It does actually look pretty good. One of my coworkers played it at work for a little bit. Like I was like, it actually looks pretty solid.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'm not gonna play it, but
I heard it's just like if you just need your fill, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of that kind of situation. Kind of like how I felt about Apex Mobile.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like I can play it. I'd rather play the real game, but it's if you just need a fix, it's fine. But yeah, I'm like, come on. We did a whole episode on it. We're super biased.
Right.
But that is a good fucking game.
Do you think it's going to win too, or do you?
Yes, absolutely.
I hope so. I'm praying it wins, man.
Okay.
I love it. I still play it. Like, I still play it.
Same, dude.
I'm not done.
I mean, our little club is like dead and dry, but like we're still playing it. Even if it's just you and me. Like.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was always just us in there anyway.
Yeah,
so.
basically. I think it's one of my other friends who joined us. Basically, he's the third guy who stays in there. But yeah, no, it's still on my phone. I still play it. Maybe not daily, but maybe every other day or so. I still log in.
Yeah.
Especially now because we're at the half anniversary, so we got we're getting extra bonuses right now. Hell yeah! I think it wins, and that's my personal vote.
Yep, for sure.
Okay.
This is your category, so I'll let you drive here.
Yeah, best VR AR for the best game experience playable in virtual and augmented reality, irrespective of platform. We have Alien Rogue Incursion, Arcane Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, and The Midnight Walk. I have not really gotten to play a whole lot of any of these. I think I did like a demo of the Alien Rogue game, and same with Deadpool. I'm just gonna assume that I'm gonna assume the Alien game wins here. Like again, I haven't really dove into this one too much. But yeah, that's really all I got. I don't even know who else I would put up for this because I have no idea.
I'm rooting for Deadpool. Yeah, I'm rooting for Deadpool. I think the Alien game is gonna win just because it's Alien. Also,
again, horror games kind of work out really well in in VR. Kind of makes sense. Or horror-esque games anyway. But the Ghost Town does kind of sound interesting though. Now that I'm looking at it,
this Arcane Age game looks pretty cool too.
Looks pretty dope. Yeah. I really should get back more into VR stuff. Like I have the PSVR 2 hooked up to my PC and my PS5. Yeah. And I don't have motion sickness either. That's a good thing. But I just don't have sometimes I get home from work and I'm just I just want to lie down.
Yeah.
And not move around. So yeah, are you throw a vote on here? Because I feel like I could skip this one. It's this category if I don't know a whole lot about it.
Like I said, I'm voting for Deadpool, but I think Alien's gonna win.
I'll just throw an Alien.
Okay.
I have no personal vote here.
Right.
Okay.
This is also what you come to this podcast for. Best action game. For the best game in the action genre, focused primarily on combat. Your nominees are Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi Art of Vengeance. I'm voting Doom, obviously. I think Battlefield's probably going to win.
I think Battlefield 6 wins. A little bit of recency bias here. I'm going to go Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm big on the Platinum Games and Team Ninja stuff.
Yeah. I would love it if Ninja Gaiden 4 won, but obviously Doom is my bread and butter.
I think Doom takes a little bit of a step back this year because I remember a lot of people saying that it didn't feel as smooth as the previous two. The game is a little bit slower, to be fair.
It might not be, but I don't know. But I love that series. I'm playing the first one again. That's how crazy I am. Like I'm playing the very first Doom again. Best Action Adventure. For Best Action Adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, your nominees are Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Silk Song, Indiana Jones, and Split Fiction. I'm gonna vote, and I think Silk Song is gonna win both.
Yeah, I'll go Silk Song for both as well. Actually, Split Fiction was pretty popular, to be fair.
It's got to win something, man. Like Silk Song's got to win something.
Yeah,
right.
That is very true.
If it's not going to win this,
yeah, I'll do double Silk Song for this one. My personal vote and the want to win. Okay.
Speaking of another one where I think it's pretty well in stone here, Best RPG.
Ooh, yeah.
Your nominees are Avowed, Clair Obscure, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, Outer Worlds. I'm gonna vote for Monster Hunter. It's gonna be Expedition 33.
I was initially going to, and then I actually started playing Monster Hunter, and then I saw all the player sentiment about it. I think it is very down in the dumps right now.
Yeah.
Just they're just so slow coming out on content. That's basically the biggest thing.
Yep.
And it still has performance issues to this day. So I'm gonna go ahead and just knock that one out. Clair Obscure for both. I think is gonna win, and I want it to win. Okay, next one. Best fighting game. This is a weird lineup for this season. Let's see. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. So 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage.
Right. It is weird because you have basically 3 re-releases. You have two collections, 3 re-release games. Yeah. And then 2 brand new games.
Yeah.
So I'm going to vote Capcom Fighting Collection 2. It's been probably the fighting game I've played the most over the past couple of months. Obviously, I'm pretty sure... I don't know, it's tough, man, because I think 2XKO is going to win because of all the fucking normies. But City of the Wolves has all of Latin America voting for it.
That is true. But again, don't forget, I believe only fan vote is only 10%, if I remember correctly, from last year.
Right.
Fatal Fury, like, no one's fucking playing that game. Like, I'm straight up have not seen any highlights on my YouTube, my Instagram, nothing.
Yeah, I know. It's been tough. You talk about dry content and everything going on outside of video games with SNK and who owns SNK. Like, I think that's kind of why. But I'm going with Capcom Fighting Collection too. I mean, the games that you get in there are incredible, are better than anything on this list right now. So
I'm going to 2XKO for both.
Okay.
I have gotten back into it. It still feels really good. Still a little bit overpowered, a little bit. Warwick, so same with Warwick. But like honestly, it's gonna be big. It's the most accessible game. It does still have a very high skill ceiling. Like the execution gets pretty high once you get to like the higher level, like combos. Like you can extend stuff. Obviously, a tag fighter as well. Mm-hmm. And you can tag fighter with a friend as well. Like you be two versus one or 2 versus 2 if you want to do that way. But I think 2XKO wins both, and I think that's my personal vote. Okay, next up, best. I don't. This is one of the categories. I'm gonna short run. I don't like this category because it feels like they just throw the baby games in here, or like the safe clean game. But like this is just like, I don't know. I think this is like it's just not a really well thought out category in terms of what they actually put in here. Anyway, best family. For best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. We have Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction. I'm going Sonic Racing. But I think
you're right.
I think Mario Kart wins just because Mario.
No, so I'm gonna say I want Donkey Kong to win. I think Sonic wins.
Because Sonic Racing is just a better Mario Kart, basically, at this point.
It is.
Because Mario Kart World is kind of fallen off just because, like, it feels slower, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you played a lot of it or not?
I have not played any of it.
Okay.
I don't have a Switch too.
Okay. So I played with my friends, and I'm like, this game feels really slow. And, like, again, it's fun. Like, my niece was able to play it with us, with the auto driving and all that other stuff. Mm. But I'm like, I think a lot of people have actually kind of turned on Mario Kart World. I'm gonna go. I think Mario Kart wins just because of the name recognition.
Yeah.
But I want Sonic Racing to win.
Yeah. All right. Next up, best sim and strategy. Your nominees are Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civ 7. Damn, Civ 7.
Yeah.
Tempest Rising, The Altars, and 2 Point Museum. I think Civ 7 wins, but I'm voting for Final Fantasy Tactics. And I hope it does win.
I heard Civ 7's not that great. I heard the previous Civ was better.
Really?
That's what I've heard from other people who are really into like the Civ games. I think Final Fantasy Tactics wins here. A lot of people. There's a lot of hype around this one being released. But I want the Altars to win. The Altars is really interesting. Personal votes, the Altars, I think, but I think Final Fantasy Tactics wins.
I hope you're right. I hope Final Fantasy... Well, no, I hope you're not right, because I don't want to lose, but... I think Civ wins, but I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Best Sports Racing. Your nominees are FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World Rematch, and Sonic Racing. I think Sonic Racing wins again. I'll vote for Sonic Racing, too. I thought it was really... It seems like it's really fun.
Yeah, I'm voting for Sonic Racing. I'm gonna throw my personal voting for Rematch. Rematch is really fun.
Is it?
So Rematch is just like it's like the indoor soccer game. You know what I mean? Like with the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like so it's 3 players. It's basically just it's weird to say, but it's soccer Rocket League, which is
yeah.
We're flipping it around basically,
Right.
where it's like it's super fast, really quick games. The same kind of like sprint move around the map kind of like energy as like Rocket League basically without the crazy aerial stuff. I played a little bit of this at PAX this year. It's really really fun. For the casual soccer fan in me, it's really really good. I think I want Rematch to win, but I think Sonic wins.
Next up, best multiplayer. Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction. I'm voting Peak. I'm split between Elden Ring and Battlefield 6, but also Arc Raiders is popular too.
Yeah, I think Arc Raiders wins through recency bias.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I really want Peak to win. Peak is so fucking fun, dude. It's so fun. Like I haven't had that level of like enjoyment in like a goofy, what are they calling it now? Like friend slop games now, I think they're calling it.
Yeah, friend slop is exactly what it's called.
Which it's like it feels like such a bad term, but like they're really fun. Like I like the co-op goofy games. They're fun.
All I have to say is if you're calling it friend slop or you're hearing people call it friend slop, consider the source and consider what they probably don't have.
Oh, true. Very, very true. Like think about it. Isn't that same category as like Lethal Company, Repo? You know what I mean? Like RV There Yet. Yeah, they're cooperative, funny games for you to play with your friends. The chaos ensues. The OG, like one of the OG like friend slop games is like Castle Crashers. I mean, there's more of a beat 'em up. But you know what I mean? What's the other one? Overcooked. Like that's the like think of that kind of like fun play with your friends kind of game. Peak rules. Okay, I think Arc Raiders wins just because like they're kind of like, oh, here's Arc Raiders. They finally showed up for one.
Yeah,
but I really want Peak to win. Like Peak is such a good game. So next one, best adaptation, recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. We have Minecraft Movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell Death Watch, The Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn. Ooh, Until Dawn was a rough watch. I don't know if you saw that one. I
did not. I'm gonna keep it that way.
Yeah, it's not great.
I'm gonna vote for Splinter Cell because I like Splinter Cell, but I think Minecraft's gonna win.
I think Minecraft wins just because like that was kind of like a weird cultural touchstone. Splinter Cell Death Watch will like so. Okay, I'm gonna defend Devil May Cry. Kind of like the action's really good. Voice cast is fantastic. It does. I hear the argument from like OG the video game Devil May Cry fans that it kind of shits on the OG characters. I will give it to the point that it is better than the original 2007 anime, which that was rough to begin with. But ignoring that part, some portrayals of the character was not as great. Like I understand it's supposed to be an adaptation, not supposed to be a one-to-one recreation of what the original story was, but it just doesn't feel 100% there. Like, you know, some moments are really really good, some the fights are really really well done, but then there are some really rough spots of animation, and like the show is strangely political, and I don't know. I was kind of mixed on it, but I will say like there was definitely fun moments within the show.
Good.
I love Splinter Cell Death Watch. I watched it on the plane to go when I was flying over to visit Gabe. That is like It's really good. It is really, really good. I would personal vote Splinter Cell Death Watch. Minecraft. I think Minecraft movie wins.
This one's free. A free point for both of us.
Yeah.
Most anticipated game. Your nominees are 007 First Light, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, Witcher 4, and
the winner,
Grand Theft Auto 6. It's gonna win.
I do have to acknowledge though, I do gain a point because I did call this one that it was gonna get delayed again.
Yeah, you do.
So that was my early prediction. I think back in like February or January. Yeah, I think this is the free one, right? I think this. I would like to throw in like Marvel's Wolverine for like my personal, but obviously like come on now, we already know like Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be most anticipated again.
I originally voted Wolverine as the game I most wanted, but then I switched it to Resident Evil because Capcom.
Honestly, like these games all do look very good though. I'm very excited for all of these, especially the 007 because like Hitman. Come on, it's the Hitman team. They're making 007.
Yeah.
That sounds so fun. But we all know it's gonna be Grand Theft Auto 6. It's just an easy, just rolling thunder, just wrecking house. Content creator of the year for a streamer or content creator who has made an important or positive impact on the community in 2025. We have K-Drill.
Earphones warning. Earphones warning.
We have K-Drill, Kai Cenat, Moist Critical, Sakuramigo, and the Burnt Peanut.
I'm voting Kai. I think Kai Cenat's gonna win. I'm not voting for anybody. Fuck them all. I'll vote for the VTuber. Fine.
Actually,
I'll vote for the VTuber.
This is a big year for Kai Cenat. Actually, this is a really big year. Actually, I think Speed had a bigger year.
Well, he's not here, so
yeah,
you gotta vote for.
I'm surprised Speed's not on here.
Well, did they only have a budget for one black guy? I guess
Maybe.
I don't know. One Asian. Well, Charlie's half Asian, I guess, right?
No, he's white. He's just a full on white dude.
He just looks Asian. Okay.
He does have like almondy eyes. Yeah, I get that. I can see that. But no, frankly, he's just a white dude. But yeah, every one of these guys, I know they've had a pretty big year. And Burnt Peanut was like out of nowhere. So Burnt Peanut was a Tarkov player, I believe. And then once our creators came out, he just like blew up, I believe. Which is like good for you. You know what I mean? Like, why not ride the wave? Here's my reasoning. They're friends with Hideo Kojima. Kojima's Japanese. Kojima loves Pekora, who's also part of Hololive. Sakura Miko.
Right. Okay.
I'm voting Sakura Miko. Honestly, again, like I could see anybody else winning this. Like if it was like a personal vote, Sakura Miko. I think it's gonna win. Moist Critical, probably. That's okay. Because I think the two ones that everyone's gonna assume is gonna be like Kai Cenat and Moist.
Yeah.
Okay, next one up. Best esports game: Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant.
I am voting for, and I think Dota's going to win.
I am voting for Counter-Strike, and I think Counter-Strike wins.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, best esports athlete. Where's my boy? Where's my dude? Okay, whatever. We have Brock, Chovy, Forsaken, Kakadu, Menard, and Zaiwu. I'm voting Menard. Personal vote Menard, and I hope Menard wins.
I am voting for Kakaru because he plays my character.
Okay, that's fine. I think Menard was just like a fun come up. You know what I mean? Like he did he win Evo? What was
it was Evo.
He was him this year, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's why. It's like I watched the story. Like I watched like the video, the little mini documentaries that were made about him afterwards. It was a fun story. It was a fun watch. But where's motherfucking Faker? Where is he?
Much like LeBron James, he's not much of an impact this year. Sorry, pal.
They literally just won Worlds.
I guess they did. I'm voting. I think Chovy's going to win because it's League of Legends.
I think I'm going to go with Menard for both.
Okay. Best esports team. We're wrapping up here. Thank God, because I gotta take care of some business here. Gen G for League of Legends, NRG for Valorant, Falcons for Dota 2, Liquid for Mobile Legends, Vitality for CS2. I'm going to vote for the Dota 2 team because it's Dota 2.
I'm going Team Liquid PH for the Philippines, baby. That's my personal vote. I think Gen G wins.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see Team Vitality winning too, though. You know what? I lied. Switch me over to Vitality for that. I think who's going to win.
Okay.
But personal vote, Team Liquid. I gotta go for the homeland. Right,
of course.
And then that is it.
That's it.
Yeah, because now is the player's voice for the game. What everyone gets to vote now. By the time this episode comes out, I think there's still another week of voting. I think so. At least by my calendar. Yeah. Yeah, you still have a couple of days to vote still after once this combo comes out. So yeah, everyone else go out there, do your thing. That's our category choices and predictions. How do you feel about this one?
I voted for Expedition 33 a lot. So like, if it's like, what did I vote for last year that like didn't pan out? I don't remember. I can't find the sheet from last year.
Do I have the sheet? Maybe.
Did I should have put it in the drive, but I didn't. I don't know. I felt like I hitched my wagon to a game last year, and then it just didn't hit. So I don't know.
Oh, I got it. So last year game of the year, we both went for personal choice Balatro, and our prediction, mine was Metaphor, yours was Wukong.
Oh, okay.
And we both lost because Astro bought one.
Yeah. That's right.
Which I was like, I was fine with it. Like Astro bought a really good game, to be fair. But I was like, surprising because like the actual like family game like ended up winning game of the year.
Right.
Yeah, I think we both kind of like our hearts were set on Balatro. We were really hoping for it.
I know.
We voted for we both you and I voted for Balatro like 6 times, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. We went all in on Balatro. And it just didn't win as much as we thought it was going to win.
It's basically the argument for like this year where it's like, oh, there's so many indie games. One of them's got to win something, right? I think that's what it was.
And then Expedition 33 if Expedition 33 flops at the awards, I'm going to lose a lot of points.
There's no way, right? Like, come on. Again, we could be absolutely wrong. It could be rigged for all we know. Jeff Keighley might just be, might finally get friggin' his tonsils off of Kojima's nutsack and just, just, I don't know, man.
Those fucking Jeffs with a G, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. We'll see. I'm hoping.
All right. Let me get out of here.
Okay.
If you've made it this far, thanks for sticking around with us. We'll see how things go in a few weeks after the Game Awards.
And we'll be back. We'll figure out who won, I guess, for the year. I guess we'll probably tally it up there, right? That's what we'll call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that works.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, again, thanks guys for tuning in. Leave us a like, leave us a review, share us with a friend. We're on all the major streaming platforms or podcast platforms. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.
See ya.
Oh yeah, again, I should not have eaten. Just finished off this bag of popcorn before we started recording. You just hear me wheezing halfway through the recording.
I'm sure it's fine. I'll
like
drive if you want.
Try to get a hairball out.